Lawmakers in Lansing are about to call it a year as they work into the night on the final bills still awaiting action. 24-Hour News 8's Danny Carlson joining us once again live from Lansing with a look at one of the wildest lame duck sessions in memory, Danny, and what's still on the table.
Well, Larry, as you mentioned, this is the very last day of this lame duck session, but legislators here are by no means done. They're still inside right now. We're told that they're actually expecting to be here through about 10 o'clock tonight. They're talking about and voting on, literally, we saw more than 100 bills today, an end to a wild ride. After what was an undeniably historic lame duck session, where thousands of people showed up to the Capitol to make their voices heard, legislators are telling the state they are not done yet, planning to use nearly every last minute of this last day of the session.
You're seeing the culmination of 2 years worth of work that has worked its way to a final end.
And I know that when citizens speak, these folks don't listen to them, and that's a bad day for Michigan.
Depending on which side of the aisle you talk to, this has been one of the best sessions of its kind.
This has been a pretty productive and meaningful lame duck session.
Or not.
It's been the worst of its kind, and this has really been a culmination of all things that we thought were impossible with Michigan's politics, and I'm only too happy, and I'm counting the minutes that we get out of here, because it will mean that the Republicans won't have an opportunity in live session to hurt citizens anymore.
So less than 6 hours left in this day. As we said, legislators not done. They plan to be here for the remainder for almost all of those 6 hours. Now, some of the big issues that we're following for you that legislators told us they do plan to discuss and plan will probably come to a vote today. First one, a new emergency manager bill. Secondly, a bill that would make it mandatory for doctors to ask their patients if they are getting an abortion under duress. And third, a bill that might repeal personal property taxes for Michigan businesses. Now, we plan to keep a close eye on these issues and all of the issues that affect you in West Michigan as this last day of lame duck session wraps up here in Lansing. Live in Lansing tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-Hour News 8.